Hey everyone! We're continuing our walkthrough now of SpongeBob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom 15-minute version. This is part 27 of our SpongeBob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom 15-minute version walkthrough. In the last part, we started out playing, like journeying around in the second part of Bikini Bottom. And we got all the stuff around there. And we also went back to Jellyfish Fields to do the bowling ball game, because we got the bubble bowl move in the last video. So yeah, and before we can continue on with what I'm saying, on the first part where we did the downtown rooftops, which, by the way, can you tell me what that is as a comment on this video, because I can't remember. If you can, that'll be great. So on that part, and also in the right after the last video, I saved our game off camera, so we could start from this certain place, the certain part of the place, instead of the beginning, like you do without saving, like just manually, like so, like this way. Do you see that? So yeah, we're facing Sandy's tree dome right now, about to be doing the spatula in Sandy's tree dome, because when we go into Sandy's tree dome, we'll open a spatula called Ambush at the Tree Dome, and this will be the requirement we get for Bikini Bottom Part 2, because we're in the second part of Bikini Bottom right now, and we're and the other 8 are gonna be the Murmler, which will be after this battle we're gonna do in Sandy's tree dome. And when you start, after you talk with Sandy, only the first time the timer will show 2 minutes and 40 seconds to defeat all the robots. But then the second time and on, they give you an extra second. So it'll be 2:41 instead of 2:40. So yeah, we'll continue now and go to Sandy's tree dome to do the battle.
Sandy, your tree dome is leaking!
See, you could tell SpongeBob and Sandy are talking.
Them there robots busted up the glass, SpongeBob. I got a treehouse chock full of robots and it's all your fault, so get in there and clean up your mess.
Now see, the timer is 2 minutes and 40. Do you see the clock? Do you see the clock up there? So now that means on our part, our goal is to do it in a minute, with 1 minute and 40 left on our part. And we got the pair of gold underwear in the last video too. Dang. Now see, there are also bomb bots in here. And the best way to do it is bubble bowling. See, we did it in exactly a minute. So now, because all the robots are now gone, Now we'll collect everything we missed and destroy everything in Sandy's tree dome. like you see I'm doing here.
Feel like a new sponge.
See, I'm just collecting lives because we're low. And now watch when I hit Sandy.
Alrighty then, that's much better. I suppose you'll be needing this more than me.
See, now since we cleared out the tree dome, the robots in the tree dome, we get a spatula for it. And see, the spatula is named Ambush at the Tree Dome, so I was right. So we'll get it with the bubble feet. Oh, so when you notice we defeated the Poseidon robot in the last video, you could tell we were at my age of spatulas, right? So when we were at that, we were 4/25 done with the game. So see, now we're exiting Sandy's Tree Dome. And see, the reason why SpongeBob was brown and his eyes were all like that is because he can't breathe air like you and me. He can only breathe water. Now see, after we do this combo, you could tell we're now above 10,000 shiny objects. So we're in the 5 figures, but this will only be just for a couple minutes because, remember, like I said, we're going to do the Mermalair, and we're heading there in about a second. So see, in order to get there, we have to go to the Shady Shoals Rest Home. And before we leave for the Mermalair,
Wow! Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy! My heroes! Hit me with a water ball. Hit me, hit me, hit me!
before we leave for the Mermalair, which you could tell is by the couch where Mermaid Man is sitting on, we're gonna get the sock here. Because there's the last of the socks for the second part of Bikini Bottom is in here, in this building, in the Shady Shoals Rest Home. I'll show you how after this discussion.
Yeah, we don't do that stuff anymore, kid. We're retired.
For collecting it, I mean.
Is that the TV repairman?
I don't mean collecting, I mean doing it to collect it.
No, it's that excited sponge kid again.
Oh, are you sure he can't fix the TV?
Mermaid Man, 'twould be my greatest honor to fix your television.
Could be.
Hey, sponge kid, you really want to help out?
Oh boy, would I!
Okay then, but lighten up a bit on the enthusiasm, huh? You're making my bowels act up. We've got a little problem with some robots down in the Mermalair. Are you sure you're up to this task?
Now see this place that Barnacle Boy is talking about? We're gonna go down there in just about a minute.
Absolutely, Barnacle Boy!
Well, go over to the couch to access the Mermalair.
See,
We'll meet you down
he's
there.
telling you how.
Is it pudding night yet?
So now, in order to get the sock here,
Checkers, the king of non-contact sports.
in order to get the sock that's in here,
It shines.
well, in this case, have to watch the TV.
This is a Bikini Bottom news update. We're getting unconfirmed reports that the robot menace is emanating from the chum bucket. The proprietor Plankton has released the following statement. Hear me now. I'll crush you all beneath my... And now back to your regular programming, Retirement Home Girls Gone Wild.
Heh, why is it Retirement Home Girls? What do you think this show is kind of like a parody of that Mermaid Man is watching? Can you tell me that as a comment on this video? If you can, that'll be great, because it's a silly thing that, that's a silly title for a program under the sea, don't you think? So now, in order to do this sock, you have to hit the TV to make the static go away. And you can tell, location-wise for the... You can tell location-wise for the sock, it's over on the checkerboard. And now see, when we collected this sock, you could tell we're now 1940ths done, sock-wise. So now we'll go to the Mermalair, but before that, you could tell the static lines are not there on the TV anymore. Do you see that? It's now clear. So now we'll go to the Mermalair. And our parts will be kind of focused on on this place for quite a bit. Now see, here's what the beginning of the Mermalair looks like. And now I'll open the teleport box, get a red shiny object, bowl this fodder, and also, I forgot to tell you when we got the Bubble Bowl move, this is the best move to deal with teepees. See? It's easier for them to get destroyed. Now we'll bowl these and then talk to Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. So that shiny objects can calculate while we're talking.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
You shouldn't sneak up on Mermaid Man like that. His heart's not so good. Come to think of it, nothing on him is that good anymore.
Sorry, Mermaid Man. It's just that I'm always so excited to see you two. Standing in your awesome presence gives me the chills of justice. See? I've got goosebumps on my goosebumps on my goosebumps on my goosebumps on my...
See, this time it filled up 2 dialogue boxes exactly. Do you see that?
All right, kid, knock it off. Just tell us what you want.
Well, I really want a new pair of sunglasses. Patrick sat on my old ones.
That's not what I meant.
Actually, it's a good thing you showed up, young sponge of goodness.
Now, after this discussion ends...
It is?
After the discussion ends, we'll stop the video.
It is?
Yes, a bunch of evil robots have taken over the Mermalair security system. It's up to you to shut it down and stop them!
Well, why him? We're perfectly capable superheroes.
Because it's Thursday and we have a whole bunch of doctor's appointments.
Ah, fish sticks. I forgot.
Go talk to the Mermalair computer in the next room. She'll tell you what to do.
And I believe the next room is the Mermalair main chamber, if I can remember correctly name-wise what it is.
I accept this awesome responsibility, Mermaid Man. You won't be disappointed. Shamed maybe, but not disappointed.
To the doctor's office! Away!
Okay, so now we'll come here and stop the part here. And I can't explain what we did in this video because we're out of time. So yeah, that'll end part 27, and I'll see you guys in part 28.